There is in fact nothing typical about it. It is a mentally and physically exhausting experience, even for a young and able-bodied individual. You have to be with the child at all times. Ashley has always had been. She has always kept everything in the home safe for her child. Even at 5 years old, you have to keep child safety features installed in the home and keep it baby safe. And since the child cannot feel the sensation of pain or let you know that they are in pain like other children can, you must watch them to make certain that they don't hurt themselves. I witnessed, while spending time with the family for a week, the father holding and feeding Braden, spending time with him when he was home. At the time, Braden was still in diapers, but I don't recall seeing the father changing those diapers. But I had always seen Ashley changing the diapers prior to that time. The other constant is that I have always seen the father holding hands and walking with Braden or holding him in his lap. But Ashley did all of that as well as interacted with him. She always challenged him to use his brain while playing and taught him reading and writing while playing games with him. She didn't just put him in front of a television for hours at a time while his favorite children's shows were on. She sat with him, watching those shows right alongside with him. She encouraged him to participate with singing, dancing, speaking, and even tracing letters on the TV screen with his hand. She was always working with him to develop his motor skills and speech. Everything was always about making Braden's progress with his education and social skills the best. He has been the hold on. Braden had been, until the divorce, making steady progress. I have witnessed him go from not responding to his name being called to actually speaking on the phone at age 5. I'll never forget the first time I heard him say my name on the phone. It was his birthday in 2007, 4 months after I had spent that week in Pensacola. I was so happy for he and Ashley and the progress that he had made that I just began weeping tears of joy. It was such a relief to see him finally progressing towards those amazing benchmarks that they had been so striving for all those years. Ashley told me that he had simply abandoned certain autistic traits. This was a good sign, meaning that he was paying more attention to and being more aware of his surroundings. All of this progress was wonderful success. It was the first few chapters in what was to be a brilliant story of a little boy who overcame tremendous odds, just like his mother. But from what I have witnessed since March of 2009, Braden has began regressing in his development, and he has been ripped away from the care, love, and teachings and encouragement of his wonderful mother. From what I witnessed in June 2009, he does not respond as often when his name is called. He does not speak. He does not return affection with kisses and hugs the way he did prior, and his autistic traits have returned. The rest of my family and I have seen all of the joy in Braden's eyes disappear once in his life already. We had to witness this after the autism took over, when he was only a toddler. Thankfully, it returned while being given the love and care every child deserves. Braden was, in my opinion, receiving the majority of this from his mother. Ashley has always been Braden's primary caretaker. She was with him basically 24 hours a day, 7 days a week since he was born. She has always been the one to ensure that when he was not with her, he was well taken care of. Whenever she did leave him, even with his father, she left specific written instructions as how to care for him. She had to, since she has always been the only one who knows exactly how to do that. I can only hope that my words have in some way helped you see that Ashley is the person who, in this unfortunate situation, should have custody of her son. So with each one of these that I read, it is more and more like a eulogy to what once was and what once again will never be. If that even makes any sense, what once again will never be. But it's really hard to read these things and think about, I was that mom, and if I was never good at anything in my life, I was a great parent. I was a better parent than most people could ever aspire to be, even though they think they are. Okay, so please stay tuned and tune into the next episode and we'll read letter number 3. Subscribe!